Okay, this idea uses sketch 3 again also. This time I'm using this piece of paper from the Thoughtful Journey Memories and More card pack. I took that and I cut it down and I cut my strips, and I've got to figure out how they go, like so. I did cut this wrong. This piece, I started, it's supposed to be like this, and I started and I shifted over and I cut this one. Then I shifted over and cut this one. Then I put this at 1.5, and I should have turned it around at the size. It's 1 1/8. I should have turned it around. So this piece is missing, but I think it'll be far enough apart that it'll be okay. We'll see. I'm using my Blackberry Bliss, excuse me, cardstock. I have Blackberry Bliss and Daffodil Delight ink and two blending brushes. Then I'm going to use this butterfly, and I made a mistake and I pulled it out. I'll show you what I mean. The butterfly needs to stay in here because it's easier to, and his little antenna got messed up, so I have to be careful. It's easier to blend in your color if it's still in the paper. So I'm going to start like so, and I'm just going to blend in, and I have to be careful of that antenna. All right. Now I'm going to take my Blackberry Bliss and I'm going to come in this way. Ooh, ooh. I got to hold it. And blend down into the yellow. And I'm going to make this a little darker because I want it to show up on that. All right, let's see how that works. Those panels. Let me move those over there. Move this out and this out. All right. There's my butterfly. I think it'll work. It's going to be here. Oh yes, it shows up. I just needed to make sure it was dark enough that it would show up. All right, so let's get our card put together. All right. Okay. And I'm going to start with this one. All right. And I'm going to add my tape to it. And you know, I'm thinking I should do the middle first. So let me do the middle first. Only because there'll be big spaces in between and I don't want huge spaces. All right, so I'm gonna center this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's right about here. Might be off a little bit. And I'm watching my top and bottom. Now I can add this piece in. And I'm just going to add a little bit of space, about 1/8 of an inch. And then I can add the last one. If I'd have done this side at 1/8 inch, this side at 1/8 inch, it would have looked funny. Too much space. All right, so there's that. All right. This is going to go on, and I'm going to try a tiny, tiny piece of dimensional, and I can come down here to the bottom, and I can cut this one and put it here. All right, I can cut another one. And I'm just using the very bottom. All right. Oops, I didn't cut it all the way, so I just have to rip it off. And I'm going to take and I'm going to cut this in half. Now you can also take and roll up glue dots. Let's see. Yeah, I need one more right there. And use those if that's better for you. If you have better success with it. Okay. I think this one might be too big. I couldn't see. Yeah, way too big. So I'll just cut it again. And I'll put it there. And I'm thinking this piece can go here. So I just like cut it up. I just make sure it doesn't show. And I'll show you how to fix it if it does. And this, the pokey tool, does not work for taking the backs off. They're so tiny, it just rips them off. So I just use my finger and pull them off. All right, let me get this down like so. And there really isn't, oh, there's a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pokey tool, push it under and hold it down and pull my pokey tool out. And that just kind of pushes it under. So there's a quick and easy idea using Sketch 3. And I use that little strip that's left over for the inside the card. And then in the Enduring Beauty set, they had these little flowers that I thought were very close to those. So I used those to decorate it. I hope you enjoyed today's idea. Thanks for watching. Make sure you sign up for my newsletter. Link is in the information section below. Have a sensational day. Bye.